my understanding is that phase 2 of this rocket ship involves dangerous toilets. Is that correct?
Oh,
That's right.
Absolutely. Engineering, if you want to pull up our threatening toilets, once we get those up. Ah, here we go. They were quick on that. That's... Oh, boy.
Ooh, that's special.
What the?
Oh, heck
Oh,
yeah.
We're
no.
ready with the threatening toilets. You know what though? It's a sense of ceremony you get from using that. I think it's like they're like, "Godspeed, sir."
My hope is that all of those shower heads are on a motion sensor.
This looks like something from a Johnny McGovern music video.
They're ready.
Oh man.
Oh, that's great.
What's the next toilet we've got in there?
This toilet it's like this is like the mob boss of toilets.
Yeah.
Right? Like you have a meeting with this toilet.
Oh, now look, that's just a friendly green friend.
Well, I mean, I don't.
It's not easy peeing green.
I mean, now I guess I should say.
True.
I mean, I'm not like necessarily put at ease by this device, but I'm not horrified by it. I mean, I could come to terms with this configuration. I think. I mean, unless this is like in a living room or something, then obviously huge problems.
But if you use this over time, I'm afraid it would condition you that you'd only be able to go while making eye contact with Kermit.
Well, what is interesting is we look at the position of the urinal on the wall vis-a-vis. You can see one of the hinges from the door, and so this is at head height. This is for adults, so they can see Kermit the Frog to the side while they're going pee. Why is it that like? Shouldn't that be for children? You know, look, it's Kermit. It's fine to pee in our awful, threatening bathroom. Kermit's there, but this is for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Sometimes grown-ups need a little reassurance too. You know?
Well, agreed.
Maybe the rest of the room is just that terrifying.
You never know when you're going to need a friend.
Could be.
What's the engineering got for us next?
The real power move here is, because this is clearly a line of urinals, right? So I'm picturing this at a venue of some kind. Is you wait until there's an enormous lineup of people. You get in line to go use it, and then while everybody else is just like waiting for one of the urinals, you just skip the line, open that flap, and away you go.
Yeah.
And somebody for half a second is going to think that you're peeing into a breaker box.
I'm convinced that like a ghost with really long hair that's like dark dangling down in front of their face is going to crawl out of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right
As
out
soon
of
as you
the
open it.
hole.
Yeah.
I just love that they clearly made the decision to wall this toilet in. That's how powerful it was.
They left a flap for it, so offerings could be made.
It's a real cask of Monty Gotta Go.
No, I support it.
Yep.
I support
Very good, Jacob. Very good.
Thank you.
What we got next? Oh my god.
What a delight!
Wow.
The rock climbing. Great.
But also, look at this motley assortment. How many models of toilet do we even have? Like, how many models of toilet do we even have?
There's no pattern.
Minimum 3.
Yeah.
I got so fixated on the climbing toilet, I didn't realize that it's just a collection of differently shaped urinals.
It is. It is a lot of urinals. There's like 20 in here.
All right, everyone, we're ready to furnish the bathrooms. Everyone bring a urinal in from home.
This is the
BYO
bathroom for
urinal.
Team Chaos.
Yeah. BYOU?
Wow.
A lot of these are cursed urinals, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
It's got to be in Queens, specially built. For
There you go, Kathleen. Your prayers were answered.
No.
That's really funny, honestly.
Do not do.
Oh, wow.
Do not do.
When you eat a meal that you know is going to suck it to you.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, Jaded Cynic in the chat says that that's not to code. And I have to say, that's correct. This is the wrong outlet to be placed in a bathroom or kitchen.
Oh, it doesn't have a breaker.
Yeah, you're
There's
right.
no breaker.
Yep.
Get that breaker in there and we can talk.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Graham says that the climbing one was a Photoshop. I suspected as much.
Mm-hmm.
But I still support it. And the headcanon, obviously, is that that's a legitimate toilet, right? One we could all visit someday.
Absolutely. What we got next, engineering? Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh wow! That's efficient use of space.
That's TV close.
That is just a picture of the urinals in the men's bathroom at the Biltmore Cabaret here in Vancouver. It is about that close.
That's Glenn Close. That's what it is. It's too much.
You really gotta bring a buddy.
This is not long term. Let's just be honest with this.
Yeah, Tabby suggesting they needed a certain number.
Mr. Fishy in the chat with, it's like a kissing gate, but for toilets.
Yeah.
I believe that somebody would do this somewhere.
This is
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
I can
just
see.
a
I can
ballad.
see this. Honestly, like where's the problem?
Listen, it's
This
hooked
is-
up to use gray water, right?
Yeah, I mean
There
that's the
are pipes
optimal
going
scenario.
down, right?
Yeah.
So
So this is actually a plus.
This
I
is-
can't disagree, but at the same time,
It's very
it's the washer of Damocles.
It is the washer of Damocles. Yep.
Yeah.
God.
It's suspended above all of us, all mortals.
If I may, the washer of Damocles.
There we
it
go.
is.
Thank you.
Jacob,
Thank you.
you're on fire.
Teamwork.
Oh,
The good thing we're looking at so much that has to do with plumbing, so we can put you out just in case.
it's not even it's just on like a shelf they've made out of an old pallet, and they've got some like just brackets to hold it onto the wall. It's not even strapped down.
Nope. Oh no. Yeah, you put a too heavy load in that, and that's coming right down on top of you.
Not earthquake safe. Either.
Nope.
Come play with us.
Excuse me, pardon me, pardon
Now
me,
it's
excuse me.
Now we have gotten to it. Now it's bad, and there's some kind of animal skin draped over the first. Like what?
Yeah, there's holes in the wall, like people were trying to kick through.
There are so many choices one must make when one enters this room.
Yeah.
Are you going to sit forwards or backwards? That's choice number.
Yeah, but it's like you would
Yeah,
need
you
a
straddle
whole
that thing.
you would need a whole society of like explicit and unwritten rules to guide behavior in this context. Like you would have to grow up in a place where this was an assumption to navigate this situation effectively.
Yep. Well, you get used to helping the people. Like you get as far down, and then you help people by. You have to give
That's
them a
right.
hand over. Yeah.
And it's normal.
It takes a village to use the toilets.
Yeah. Maybe you climb over on the tanks if one's in use.
Is this what the bathrooms look like in parkour studios?
Yeah. Yeah, why stop? That heart rate, right?
Yeah.
We got to maintain it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's old school.
Wow.
That's just smart.
I feel like it's not clean.
No.
I appreciate that it's clear that they just sort of built the base of it and then went, it's missing something. I need better back support. I need somewhere to put my arms. Let's see what I have around the yard.
We've all had those moments where we need something to clutch, so armrests not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And listen,
Yep.
a lot of home safety issues happen in the bathroom, especially as we age. Sometimes we need that extra support to lower ourselves onto the seat. It's just good practice to have.
Where's the
those.
toilet
Absolutely.
paper?
There's also doesn't appear to be a door, so I assume this is outside. This is what I can only assume is a man's discount romance.
Yep.
Where's the toilet paper? Where is it?
Moving on to our next toilet.
No, I think that if you actually went over there and tried to use that, it would be proven spectral. Like you would sit and you would just like hit the ground. I don't know if this is a toilet that is itself a ghost or a toilet for ghosts.
I feel like this is a Sims house. Like they're redoing the bathroom, so they just move the furniture out into the hallway while they rearrange and paint everything, and then they're gonna move it back in. You have to put those assets somewhere.
It doesn't even
On
have
that
to
toilet.
be decorating. It could just be that like you're trying to get everyone ready in the morning for school, and they won't use the bathroom and the shower at the same time, so you stick one in the hallway just to get the characters out the door.
Yep.
Well, yeah. So when the second, was it the second? No, it was the first apartment that Bran and I had when we moved to Seattle. Very small, it should be said, and we thought that the floor in the kitchen was a certain color, and then when I cleaned the apartment when we moved out, it turned out that it was a very different color actually.
Oh.
It was not the same color at all. It's like as soon as I cleaned a spot, I was like, I'm going to be here all afternoon. So, but that bathroom had a clawfoot tub and a toilet, but no sink. Such was its triangular shape. And so the sink was actually in the hallway. So, I mean, I can understand a sink being in the hallway. Like, there's a pragmatism there. But as soon as the toilet goes out, I don't know.
You need
I
a
don't know.
curtain, right? At least a curtain.
Yeah, and also, if we look at the carpet, it does appear there's some seepage.
But hold on. Sorry, Andrew.
Go ahead.
The little like cozy around the toilet matches the carpet. Someone cared.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
No, it's true.
Carrie mentioned that you have to have a curtain. This is a real legitimate question that I had to ask myself about the apartments that I moved into. Because when I viewed only the photos, it has an open concept bathroom within an open concept studio. And when I came to look at this place, there were no photos of where the toilet was. So before I arrived here, I was wondering, is the toilet in a room with a door? And is it a deal breaker if it isn't? Because I might unhook my GoPro and go on some adventures later. But if I cycle through to NASA Camp here, just down there, just actually right here above the tip of my finger. Whoop, wrong way. That little glass panel that you can see above that lamp, that is the shower. So it is an extremely open concept apartment, and I had to think about, hey, what do I do if the toilet just has a curtain? I don't know. Maybe I'll go on a little tour later.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's good that it's all open concept, because when you go to the bathroom, you want hope that
freedom,
that is going to be an
openness.
open concept.
I'm fine with some concepts being close. Okay.
Here's an extremely close concept.
Yeah, this is the polar opposite.
I'm just going to look away. That's not good.
I just flashed back really hard to the acoustic walls in the choir room, like the choir practice rooms of the high school I went to in Ohio, where there were tiny little holes in this tile, and if you ran your hands along them, they would make like a weird little popping sound.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm just seeing this room, but with that. It's not good.
This to me looks like a toilet in a video game that has a particularly impressive gameplay associated with it, such that they need to squeeze in one of those like narrow gap loading screens just to get you to the toilet.
Yep.
You know, they don't want to break that cinematic realism with Kratos, so it's just like, all right, just squeeze through and get to the toilet while we load in all the elaborate mini games.
Maybe this is like one of those horror games where you step into the bathroom stall and then it just stretches away from you forever. Yeah, you can never truly reach the toilet.
Yeah, it's like trying to get up the stairs to Bowser.
It looks like if somebody actually reaches this toilet and sits down, both of your reflections on either side are going to look at you while you're pooping.
I've seen this room while on drugs.
Oh God! I mean, this is how how a regular bathroom looks. This is the norm. There's one bathroom when you're on drugs, and it's this one. If you're lucky, there's no mirror.
There's toilet paper, though. That's kind.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I think that this is one we can all agree on.
I mean, if you just poop straight into hell, that just sort of saves on water bills, really.
Yeah.
Hell's just outsourcing the torture. Oh.
Alternative caption, boy, that was some good Chipotle.
So,
This is what happens when you vape too much.
This isn't sanitary.
I think those temps almost guarantee sanitation at a certain point. We're talking
That's
about
true. That's true.
we're talking
actually.
about a vein of magma. You know, I mean, I think
And then there's hell.
that handles most of your influenza, your common cold, right? I mean, you're dialed in.
what I like about this is that, you know, those like toilet freshness tabs that you can like, you know, strap to the front of the bowl? They have one in front of the fire and the smoke.
Yeah, I assume to tamp down this hellfire.
Yeah. Maybe just like that little like pine breeze.
for the
Oh, that
sulfur.
smells like a campfire.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh boy.
Oh,
He's thirsty.
oh no. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
This is the only way your mind can comprehend the old god that demands sacrifice.
Oh. Oh no.
This is the most menacing toilet.
We don't want these.
Mhm.
We don't want these hands.
Yep.
Is that enough?
Oh,
That's enough.
Please.
How hard would that be to clean all that dust on like all that paint?
Engineering, please save us from this. Oh no. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
That worse. That's so sad.
the preview. I was like, well, obviously that's gross. We don't want any of that. This is so sad on so many levels.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Not even the Care Bears can escape Silent Hill.
The Care Bear. And as engineering helpfully points out, that the icon looks like it belongs in a bathroom. They told me not to read ISO, which is probably for the best.
Oh boy.
A sibling. This must be from the same nightmare palace that the Bugs Bunny toilet's from.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, these princes of hell.
Also,
Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
TQ very helpfully pointed out that these two don't have seats.
yeah.
Yeah.
they're parasitic heads.
Oh.
Gah.
Why is what I want to know is why is there only two?
Yeah.
Where's
Because
Louis?
Yeah,
the
where's-
number of victims it
where's
was only
Louis?
able to get.
Well, we know where Louis is. It's like we can see these two. There's only one place that
Yeah.
Louis may rise from.
What
I like the way you think.
So obviously someone has made these, right?
I don't know.
Like obviously they are full uncanny valley, but they're honestly like it's probably a better three-dimensional toilet edition sculpture than I could make. Like we immediately recognized it as Donald Duck.
No, Kathleen, no. That can't be how we assess quality as conscious beings. There's people who are way better at atrocities than you, but we don't grant them primacy morally as a result. These people are villains, and they deserve to be decried for it. You don't have to get in a continuum with these beasts.
Jerry,
Hear, hear.
I think I could listen to you talk forever.
Oh, well.
And just
Andrew has a way for that apparently.
Well, Carrie, you're in luck because that's sort of what I do.
I like
So it's not gonna stop.
I like
just
how Jerry
keep on finding
pouring
new
his
words
tea.
when you do it.
I am a collector.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, the handles, so you can.
the
really
handles
hold
are
yourself
a
up
nice convenience.
I like
love
to
it.
think that your hands go on the handles and then your feet go on the walls on either side.
Yeah,
of the
exactly,
handle.
exactly.
Yep.
This is like a climbing gym for waist, and so I feel like at least one aspect of this has a cardio component,
Yeah.
right?
some kind of like pull up or just a hold.
Somebody uses this enough to have put an iPad on the back wall.
Yeah.
Does it so
Well,
you don't have to stand to take a pee? Or
No,
you don't
no,
have to
it's-
sit?
You don't want to miss a single shift of Desert Bus. Like, that's the situation. You want to make sure you don't want to miss any of the incredible content.
Oh.
Any of the transitions. Like, you don't want to miss any of it.
Agreed.
Oh, a lot of people are in chat are saying this toilet is for vomiting.
Ah.
A vomitorium?
I
This is
like it.
Goodness.
This is a puke-only bar toilet.
you
a
got
lot of
those
people
grips.
are telling us.
Wow.
Why does it need a seat? And I ask again, where's the toilet paper?
Under the seat.
This is actually pretty. That's also thoughtful. Some of these, are only here because they've improved the toilet.
I'm worried about how reasonable that sounds.
That's
it
true.
being a vomit-only toilet.
Yeah.
I'm concerned
Yeah.
that it sounds so reasonable, and yet we don't have
Yeah.
a designated receptacle, like
True.
a sink, for that purpose. Like,
Well, here's my
God's demand
feeling,
supplication.
Carrie. I think that there's going to be scenarios like the one you've described that start here, and then you transition. Right? Think of it like a 3-tier in the same way that petroleum is processed. Imagine a 3-tier vomit system, and then
A
obviously
gray vomit
not
system.
shown here is the actual stall that provides you some. Imagine these are the launch phases of a rocket.
so
Yeah.
Jerry, are you suggesting some sort of multi-tiered waste receptacle system where
Exactly.
both ends can be serviced at the same time?
Well, yeah, I mean, it works that way, but I mean, it could be that each of these devices is designed to extract something of value from a different part of the process. We don't
Okay.
know what the plumbing looks like behind this.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah.
Right?
We have no idea where that's going or how it's being used.
And for the sake of janitors everywhere, can I say, if you are in a bar and you have perhaps overindulged and maybe you need to vacate some of your organs, don't do it into the sink because the plumbing on a sink is a U-bend and clogs easily.
Well,
and-
there's another reason, Kathleen. There's another reason not to go for the sink. It's like a skate park. I mean, look at it. This is like a Tony Hawk situation. You send something down in the middle of that with pressure, it comes up on both sides.
I'm so glad we had this conversation at lunchtime.
Well, this is the time.
Yeah.
This is you need this fact. God only knows what you're having, but you may be in this scenario. Like, this program is delivering real results.
And
What?
it's better to have this conversation before lunch completes.
yes.
Yeah, we're rescuing people as a result. They could be in this bathroom today.
As
Here,
Blue
here.
says, if we can get to 695K, can we stop this? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we will. If you can get us to 695, we will never look at a toilet again.
That's
Yeah.
not. Don't make
I
that.
do
promise.
not
Don't
agree
make those
with that.
promises.
We won't look at a toilet this alpha flight?
Yeah.
Sure.
We
There you
won't
go.
look
Yeah.
at a toilet on stream this alpha flight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Unless it's
Yeah.
the Mr. Blobby toilet.
I will
No.
No,
toilet
we
like
never.
two stream, though.
No.
We have so many of
Kathleen.
these left. Engineering, what else we got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the best time I've
Oh, is that
had
the end of it?
since March. Like, let's just keep it going.
Okay.
That was the end. What do you mean
Forever.
that was the end?
That was no more toilets.
You need to go find a couple more.
No.
Just
Oh,
Oh, dear.
well,
Not yet, Saturday.
speaking of
chat has gone nuts.
yeah,